Hi, it's Megan. I was not planning on doing a video today because I have other things to do. But yesterday in the mail, I got a couple things. And since they're limited edition and still sort of available, I figured I would do a video on two of the items. It's the MAC Playland collection. And I had the Cyan pencil from before. I think they had this in the Art of the Eye collection last year, although this particular line of pencils, including this color, are part of the MAC Pro line. So you can get them in MAC Pro stores, whether you're a pro or not. You can still go into the stores and get this color. And I think I got it, I think I said already, the Art of the Eye. So I'd already had this pencil. And then when I first saw the collection online with reviews and swatches and all that, I was thinking, oh, that's really bright, and do I really need it? And no, I really don't. But being a girl, once those little emails came into my email box saying they were available, I kind of snapped up. Okay, I snapped up all 6 lipsticks, the orange pencil, and one of the cheek lip colors. But I think I'm going to return them pretty much all except for one of the lip colors. So that's the one I'm wearing. So if anyone really wants to see one particular lip color, happy to keep one more, but I think I just don't need this many brights. Although I will say, when I looked at them in person, I was blown away. But will I wear that many brights? I don't know. And with all the sales lately, I kind of feel like I'm a little makeup out. So this right here are two of the items from the Playland collection. So they have the pigments, they have the eye pencils, they have lipsticks, the lip gloss, and I think that's it. And I have the pencil. So what I did with Cyan, and this is an amazing, amazing color. It's kind of like a super creamy sky blue. It's very, very bright, and it has a matte finish. It's super pigmented. It's super, I actually blended this. So this is how bright it is after I put it on and blended it like this with a brush like this, kind of a short eyeshadow brush. I just kind of put it on and then softened it because putting it on straight, it's just too much. It's just too hard, bright a line for me. But I think softening it like this makes it a lot more workable. And they also say that this shade should not be used on the inner rim of the eye. So I didn't do that. It's a super unusual shade, and I just absolutely love it. What is it? The Chromographic pencil, that's what it's called. That's the formula. And they wear on me about, this lasts me a good 8, 9, 10, 12 hours, just depending on the weather, what I'm doing, and all that. And it does survive one of my sweaty yoga classes. Not perfectly, but pretty close to perfectly. Partially, I think, because it's just so pigmented, like whatever's left you see. So I really love this pencil. Typically, I don't wear it like this, rimming my eyes, although as I look at it, it's actually quite pretty. I would do it. Typically what I would do is just line underneath the eye, but this just alone works if you want to do a quick, bright, eye-opening kind of a look when you're in a hurry. But I kind of feel like it's unbalanced. So I would also blend in, and sorry not to use a MAC shadow. This is Kitty Pool from Urban Decay. But I think blending in a blue and then using a more neutral look on the lip works really beautifully. And I have a coral blush on. You can see, just kind of get a very, that's like a 2-second sloppy way of kind of, I think it balances it out a little bit. But I like it alone too. I just wanted to kind of play around on camera, and I would smudge this a little bit. It's a little bright. God, some of these shadows are just, everything is so pigmented. Sometimes you just like put it on without even a primer and you just get this massive blue. And then this is Polyester Bride, just to kind of open up the eye and soften the look a little bit. But that's another way of doing it. I really like the pencil a lot. The other item that I'm showing is Toying Around. So these pencils are $16. They're 0.04 ounces. Toying Around is the typical MAC, $16, 0.1 ounce lipstick. And it is described as a hot coral pink with an amplified finish. And I do have my outdoor swatches. I feel like I've not got my camera. This is it. Right there. It's a very bright coral, more orange based coral, and it has kind of a soft sheen. If you look how opaque and pigmented it is, very smooth. I have to be really careful. I actually applied it and then had to fix the top because when I went like this, I got it all over the place. It's super, super pigmented. This whole collection is just amazing when it comes to that. This, I complain all the time about how short a time period my lipsticks last. This I was wearing yesterday. It lasted almost 5 hours, and it does start fading and all that, but it is not embarrassing for me, which is really unusual at 5 hours, which I was kind of blown away by. I wore this yesterday. I had really neutral brown eyes on, and I loved the look. Kind of a very neutral eye, a brown eye with a bright color like this, and it was just so amazing. It was like gorgeous. So I love this color. I would not necessarily put these two together. I think it's a lot of bright, but I think using these types of products judiciously is just amazing if you're willing to go for bold color. So I think that's it. Pretty much done. So this is going to be a quick little video, and I'm going to go off and do those other things I was supposed to do today. But if you, like I said, have items you really want to see, I do have other items. I was just going to return them all, but I'm happy to do another video, one more. And if you have these and want to tell me what you think of some of them, I would love to hear that as well. I would say that if you have super cool coloring, this lipstick might not work on you. It leans a little bit on the warm side, although it's kind of warm to neutral. But sometimes these corals can be tough for some people. And subscribe on YouTube, and then I have a novel on YouTube called Masks, which I'm putting chapter by chapter, which is about makeup. And